오늘은 오랜만에 기억을 되살려서 24페이지, 25페이지 벌써 한 주가 지났더라고요. 공부에 조금 소홀했어요. 다시 기억을 되살리면서 얼만큼 기억이 나는지 확인을 해보겠습니다. 24, 25페이지 원어민 성우하고 같이 해볼게요. Good night then. I will wake you in the morning. You are my alarm clock, the boy said. Age is my alarm clock, the old man said. Why do old men wake so early? Is it to have one longer day? I don't know, the boy said. All I know is that young boys sleep late and hard. I can't remember, the old man said. I will wake you in time. I don't like for him to wake me. It is as though I were inferior. I know. Sleep well, old man. The boy went out. They had eaten without no light on the table. The old man took off his trouser and made the bell in the dark. He rolled the trouser up to make a pillow, putting the newspaper inside them. He rolled himself up in the blanket, slept on the other rolled newspaper, covered the springs of the bed. He was asleep in short time and dreamed Africa when he was a boy, and the long golden beaches and the white beaches, so white they hurt your eyes, and the high caves and the gray-brown mountains. He lived along the coastline every night, and he dreamed the roll and saw the native boat coming riding straight. He smelled the tar and outcome of deck as he slept. He smelled the smell of Africa at the land breeze brought at the morning. Usually, he would smell the land breeze, woke up and dressed to go and wake the boy. And tonight, the smell land breeze came very early, and he knew it too early in his dream, and went on dream to see the white peaks of the island rising from the sea. And then he dreamed the different harbor and the roadstead of the Canary Islands. He no longer dreamed of storm, nor of women, nor of a great occurrence, nor of a great fish, nor of fight, nor contest of strength, nor of his wife. He only dreamed the place now when the lions the beach. They played like a young cat in the dusk. He loved them as he loved the boy. He never dreamed the boy. She simply walked, looked out the open door at the moon, and unrolled his trousers, put them on. He urinated outside the shack and went up the road to wake the boy. Shivering with the morning cold, but he knew it, he shivered himself and his rowing would be rowing. The door of the house the boy lived was unlocked, and he opened it and walked in quietly with his bare feet. 여기까지가 24, 25였습니다. 심심하니까 처음부터 지금 외운 데까지 다 해볼 거야. 아무도 안 듣지만 다 해볼 거야. 아무도 안 들어? 잘 들어. 아시겠어요? 처음부터 다 해볼 거야. 긴장 탄다. 처음부터. He was a man who fished alone in a skip Gulf stream, and he gone 40 days now without taking fish. In the first 40 days, the boy had been with him. After 40 days without fish, the boy's parents told him the old man was now definitely and finally salao, which is the worst form of unlucky. And the boy had gone their orders another boat, which caught 3 good fishes the first week. We made the boy sad. to see the old man coming each day with his skip empty, always, and went down to help him carry the either coiled lines and kept harpoon and sailed furled along the mast. The sail was patched the flour sack. A furled looks like a flag of a permanent defeat. The old man was thin and gaunt, with deep wrinkles with the back of his neck. The brown blotches, benevolent skin cancer, sunburns, much tropic sea was on his cheeks. The blotches ran well down the side of his face, and hands with deep creases and scars handling heavy fish on the cord. But none of the scars were fresh. They were the erosion of a fishless desert. Everything about it was old, except his eyes. And they were seemed colored the sea when cheerful and undefeated. Santiago, the boy said, to climb the bank on the skip hold up. I could go with you again. We made some money. The old man took the boy and the fish. The boy loved him, and no, the old man said, you are with a lucky boat. Stay with them. Don't remember how we do it every 7 days without fish, and we caught the big ones every day 3 weeks. I remember, the old man said. I know you do not leave it because you doubt it. If Papa made me leave, I'm a boy and I must obey him. I know, the old man said. It is quite normal. He had much face. No, the old man said. But we have, haven't we? Yes, the boy said. Can I offer you a beer on the terrace and we'll take the stuff home? Why not? The old man said. Between the fishermen. They sat on the terrace. Many of the fishermen made fun of the old man, and they were not angry. Others, older fishermen, looked at him and were sad. They did not show it, and they spoke lightly about the current, depth of drift land lines, steady good weather, and what they had seen. The successful fishermen already in and had butchered the marine out and carried them, lay full length across 2 planks, 2 men straggling the end of each plank to the fish house, where they waited the ice truck to carry them to the market in Havana. Those cow shack, the taken shack factory on the other side of the cove, hoist on blanket of tackle, livers and fins cut off, and the hive skinned out, flesh cut into strips for sorting. When with the east, smells came across the harbor to the shack factory. So today the only faint edge of the odor because the wind back to the north. The dropped off and pleasant, sunny terrace. Santiago, the boy said. Yes, the old man said. He holding a glass and thinking about many years ago. Can I go out to get sardines for you tomorrow? No. Go and play baseball. I can still row and I'll regalia through the nets. I would like to go. If I cannot fish with you, I would like to serve you in some way. You bought beer, the old man said. You are already a man. How old was when I was first in the boat? 5. And you nearly were killed when I brought the fish in too green and nearly tore the boat to pieces. Can you remember? I can remember the tail slapping and banging and swerve breaking, noise clubbing. I can remember you threw me to the bow where the coin lines were, feeling the horrible shiver. Noise of you clubbing like a chopping tree down, the shriek blood smell all over me. Can you really remember that, or did I just tell it to you? I remember everything for when the first went together. The old man looked at him with sunburned, confidence-loving eyes. If you are my boy, I'd take you out and gamble. But he said, but you are your father's and my mother's and your lucky boat. May I get the sardine? I know where I get four baits too. I have mine left for today. I put the sardine in the box. Let me get 4 fresh ones. 1, the old man said. His hope and confidence is never gone. But now the refreshing and the breeze rises. 2, the boy said. 2, the old man agreed. You didn't steal them. I would, but the boy said. But I bought this. Thank you, the old man said. He was just so simple to wonder when he had attained humility, but he knew it, he had attained it, when he was not self-graceful and carried no loss with true pride. Tomorrow is going to be a good day with this current, he said. Where are you going? The boy asked. Far out to come in the wind shift. I wanna be out before the light. I tried getting to work far out, the boy said. Then he poked something truly big one, we can come to your aid. He does not like to work too far out. No, the boy said, but I see something he cannot see, such as a bird working, get him to come out after dolphin. Are his eyes so bad? He's almost blind. It is strange, the old man said. He never went to toddling. Then his work kills eyes. But you went toddling for years, but your mosquito coat, your eyes are good. I am a strange old man. But you're strong enough now for truly big fish? I think so. And there are many tricks. Let us take the stuff home, the boy said, and the casting net go after sardines. They picked up gear from the boat. The old man carried a mast on the shoulder. The boy carried a wooden box in the cold, hard braid brown rinds that gaps and half-moons shaft. The box with the baits were under the stem of a skip, a long club used to subdue big fish when brought alongside. No one would steal from the old man, but it was better to take the sail, heavy lines home to do what's best for them. And we're quite sure the local people to steal from the old man, though the gap and half-moon is needless temptation to leave the boat. They walk in the road together, old man shaking open door. Old man leave the mast, wrapped the sail against the wall. The boy put the box of the other gear beside it. The mast was nearly long as a one-roomed shack. Shack was made of a tough bird shield of royal palm, guano, and its bed, table, one chair, placed on the dirt floor to cook the charcoal. On the brown were flattened, overlapping leaves, still picturing color the sacred heart of Jesus, and another version of Calvary. These were relics of his wife. Once there appeared tinted photographs of wife, he taken down because it made him too lonely to see it. Clean shirts under his clean shirts. What do you have to eat? The boy asked. A pot of yellow rice with the fish. Do you want some? No, I will eat at home. Do you want to make the fire? No, I will make it later on. Or I made it rice cold. May I take the castanet? Of course. There was no castanet. The boy remembered and when they saw it. They went through the description every day. They know part of yellow rice and fish, and the boy knew this too. 85 is lucky number, the old man said. How would you like to see me bring the one that dress up over 1,000 pounds? I will get the castanet and go for sardines. Will you send the son in the doorway? Yes, I will. I have yesterday's paper with baseball. The boy did not know whether yet yesterday paper fiction too. The old man brought it out. Perico gave it to me the way that bodega, he explained. I'll be back and I have sardines. I will keep yours and mine together when I will get to share the money. When I come back, you can tell me about the baseball. The Yankees cannot lose. But I fear the Indians Cleveland. Have a faith, Yankees, my son. Think of a great DiMaggio. I fear both the Tiger Detroit and the Indians of Cleveland. Be careful, you will fear even the Red Cincinnati of White Sox of Chicago. You study it and tell me when I come back. You think you should buy the terminal of lottery 85? Tomorrow is 85th day. We can do that, the boy said. What about the 87 is your great record? It could not happen twice. You think so you can find 85? I can order one. One sheet, that's $2.50. We can borrow it there from. That's easy. I can always borrow $2.50. I think so perhaps I can too. But I try not to borrow. First you borrow and you back. Keep warm, old man, the boy said. Remember, there is September. The month with great fish come, the old man said. Anyone can be a fisherman in May. I go now for sardines, the boy said. When the boy came back, the old man was asleep in the chair, but sun was down. The boy took the old army blanket over the bed to spread above the back of a chair over the man's shoulders. They were strange short shoulders, still powerful but very old. Neck was still strong too. Creases deep so much old man was asleep, head fallen forward. She pets sail, patched faded into many different shades by the sun. The old man's head was very old, though. His eyes closed and there was no life in his face. Newspaper lay across his knees. The weight of his arm held it there in the evening breeze. He was barefoot. The boy left him. When he came back, the old man was still asleep. Wake up, old man, the boy said. To put his hand on the old man's knees. The old man opened his eyes. For a moment he was coming back from the long way away. Then he smiled. What have you got? He asked. Supper, the boy. We're going to have supper. I'm not very hungry. Come on and eat. You can fish without eat. I have, the old man said, getting up and taking the newspaper and folding it, and start to fold the blanket. Keep the blanket around you, the boy said. You're not fish without eating while I'm alive. Well, then live a long time, take care of yourself, the old man said. What are you eating? Black beans and rice and fried bananas and some stew. The boy brought them into two-decker metal container from the terrace. Two set of knives and forks and spoons were pocketed in the paper napkin around each set. Who gave this to Martin, the owner? I must thank him. I thank him already, the boy said. You don't need to thank him. I will give him the belly meat of big fish, the old man said. Has he done this for us for 1 month? I think so, more than once. I will give to more to the belly meat. He thought for us. He sent 2 beers. I like the beer in cans best. I know, but this is in bottles. I had 2 beers. When I take back the bottles. That's very kind of you, the old man said. Should we eat? I've been asking you to, the boy talked gently. I have not wished to open the container until you are ready. I'm ready now, the old man said. I only need time to wash. Where did you wash? The boy said. The village water supply 2 streets down the road. I must have water here from him, the boy thought. I have soap and good towels. Well, why am I so thoughtless? I must get another shirt and jacket for the winter, some sort of shoes or another blanket. Your story is excellent, the old man said. Tell me about the baseball, the boy asked. In the American Leagues, Yankees, as I said, the old man said happily. They lost today, the boy told him. That means nothing. The great DiMaggio is himself again. They have another man on the team. Naturally, but he makes difference. At the other leagues between Brooklyn and Philadelphia, we must take Brooklyn. But when I think of Dick Sisler, the great drives on park, there was nothing ever like him. He the longest ball ever I seen. Do you remember when he used to come to the terrace? I wanted to take him fishing, but I was too timid to ask him. And ask you to ask him, you are too timid. I know, it was a great mistake. He might have gone with us. Then we'd have long our lives. I would like to take him to Great DiMaggio fishing, the old man said. They said his father was a fisherman. Maybe he was poor as we are. When do you understand? Great Sister's father was never poor. When the father was playing a big leagues in my age. When I was your age, I was before the mast, the scale wrecked ship that ran to the Africa, and I see the lions of beaches evening. I know you told me. Should we talk about Africa or about baseball? Baseball, I think, the boy said. Tell me about the grand John J. McGraw. He said the hope for George J. He used to come to the terrace in sometimes too in older days, but he was rough and harsh-spoken and difficult when he's drinking. His mind was horses as well as baseball. At least he carried a list of horses so all time in his pocket, frequently spoke the name of horses on the telephone. He was a great manager, the boy said. My father thinks he was a great manager. Because he came here most times, the old man said. If Droscher had continued to come here each year, your father would think him the great manager. Who is the great manager, really? Luque or Mike Gonzalez? I think they are equal. The best fisherman is you. No, I know others better. Keva, the boy said. There are many good fishermen and some a great one, but there's only you. Thank you. You make me happy. I hope your fisher come so great he prove us wrong. There's no such fish, if you're still strong as you say. I may not be strong as I think, the old man said, but I know many tricks. I have a resolution. You ought to go to bed now, and so you're fresh in the morning. I will take you things back to terrace. Good night then. I will wake you in the morning. You are my alarm clock, the boy said. Age is my alarm clock, the old man said. Why, the old man wakes so early. Did they have one longer day? I don't know, the boy said. All I know is the young boys sleep late and hard. I can remember, the old man said. I wake you in time. I don't like for him to wake me. It is as though I were inferior. I know. Sleep well, old man. The boy went out. They had eaten without no light on the table. Old man took off his trousers and went to bed in the dark. He rolled his trousers up to make a pillow to bring the newspaper inside him. He rolled himself in the blankets, slept. Old man covered the spring of the bed. He was asleep in short time, and he dreamed of Africa when he was a boy. Long golden beaches and white beaches, so white they hurt your eyes. High caves and great brown mountains. He lived along the coast every night, and he dreamed to hear surf roll and saw the native boat coming riding through it. He smelled the tar of autumn deck of which he slept, smelled the smell of Africa, the land of breeze, broad and morning. Usually he wanted to smell of land of breeze. He woke up and dressed to go and went the boy. Tonight the smell of land of breeze came very early. He knew it too early in his dream. Went on to dreaming to see the white peaks of an island rising from the sea. Then he dreamed the different harbor and the roadstead of a Canary Island. He no longer dreamed of storm, nor of women, nor of great occurrences, nor of great fish, nor of a fight, nor confident strength, nor his wife. He only dreamed of a place now, and of lions on the beach. They played like young cats in the dusk. He loves them as he loved the boy. He never dreamed of a boy. He simply walked and looked out the open door at the moon and unrolled the trousers and put them on. Urinated outside the shack and went up the road to wake the boy. He shivered with the morning cold, but he knew it. He was shivering with himself warm, and soon he would be rowing. The door is how the boy lives unlocked, and he opened it and walked in and quietly with the bare feet. 여기까지 처음부터 25페이지까지 했습니다. 화이팅! 이번 주에는 26, 27페이지를 잘 외워보도록 하겠습니다.